Hey guys, Henry here from our Freedom Formula. Today we're talking about one of the most powerful and practical ideas in all of Stoic philosophy. It's something that's been a complete game changer for me and for anyone who wants to stay calm and clear-headed when life throws unexpected problems your way. And that idea is the dichotomy of control. Now, the dichotomy of control is basically this. Some things are within your control and some things are not. The Stoics believed that peace and freedom come from understanding the difference between the two and focusing all your effort, all your energy only on the things you can control. The rest, let it go. It sounds simple, right? But it's not always easy. Life is full of things we can't control. People's opinions, unexpected traffic, job losses, sickness, rejection, market crashes, even the weather. The list goes on, and yet most of us spend a heap of our mental energy fighting these things or worrying about them like somehow we'll change the outcome just by being anxious about it. Epictetus said, some things are up to us and some things are not, and that's the core of it. But what exactly is up to us? Your actions, your words, your mindset, your values, your effort, your attitude. That's it. That's your domain, that's your power, and that's where the Stoic focus should live. Let me give you a real-life example. You're driving to work, you've left on time, but you get stuck in unexpected traffic. Cars aren't moving, people are honking, you're going to be late. Now, your first instinct might be to get frustrated, grip the steering wheel tighter, maybe even yell. But let's stop and ask, what part of this is under your control? Not the traffic, not the people honking, not the time you arrive anymore. All of that's out of your hands. But when you think about it, what is in your control here? You can control how you respond. You can choose to breathe, to stay calm, to maybe even enjoy some music or use the time to listen to an audiobook. You can let go of the stress by letting go of what's outside your control. And here's what happens when you do that. You stop wasting energy, you stop making the situation worse by adding your emotional storm to the situation. You stay clear-headed and you're not boiling over when you walk into work late. You can explain the situation calmly, you're not flustered or snapping at your co-workers. The whole day goes better because you let go of what you couldn't change. Now let's say your boss responds poorly. Perhaps they're in a bad mood. Maybe they don't believe you. Maybe they give you attitude. That can be a little frustrating, right? It's at this point that you need to pause and ask yourself, what can you control? You can't control how they react. You can't control their mood, but you can control whether you defend yourself with respect or get defensive and angry. You can control your tone, your words, and how you carry yourself, because that's where your power lives. There's a quote from Marcus Aurelius that I keep close. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Most people spend their energy trying to force outside events to bend to their will, but that's just not how life works. When you let go of trying to control the uncontrollable, what you're really doing is freeing yourself. You're freeing yourself from stress, from anger, from anxiety, from becoming overwhelmed, and that clarity lets you make smarter decisions. Let me give you another example. Let's say you apply for a job you really want. You work hard on your resume, you write a good cover letter, you prepare for the interview, you do everything right, but in the end, they choose someone else and you don't get the job. Now, in that moment, you've got a choice. You can dwell on it. You can take it personally. You can start telling yourself stories like, I'm not good enough, or why even try anymore? Or you can stop and say, I did what I could. I showed up. I gave it my best. The rest wasn't in my hands. That doesn't mean you're pretending it doesn't hurt. It just means you're not letting it define you or drag you down. You're accepting reality, and that acceptance brings peace. Seneca wrote, fate leads the willing and drags along the unwilling. And what he means is that life is going to happen. Change is going to come. Disappointment, setbacks, even tragedies, these things are part of being human. But if you go with it, if you stay focused on how you respond instead of resisting every little thing that happens, you stay strong and you stay free. Now, let's talk about relationships because this is where the dichotomy of control really gets tested. You can't control other people. You can't control how they feel, what they do, whether they love you back, whether they stay or go, and that's hard to accept, but it's true. What you can control is how you love, how you treat them, how you show up. You can choose to be honest, to be kind, to be loyal. But the outcome, well, that's not your domain. And the more you try to control someone else, through guilt, through pressure, through fear, the more pain you create. That's both for them and for yourself. You're clinging to something that was never yours to command in the first place. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means showing up fully in what you can control and releasing the rest. That's maturity and that's freedom. So how does all of this help you stay calm when things go wrong? Because you're not spinning your wheels trying to fix things you were never meant to fix. You're not adding emotional chaos to external chaos. You're not draining yourself. You're grounded, and in that grounded place, you can think clearly. You can choose your next move with wisdom. You don't act out of panic. You don't say things you regret. You're able to adapt, to shift, to respond instead of react. That's what Stoicism offers. It's not about being a robot who doesn't feel anything. It's about staying calm in the storm so you can navigate it better. Let me give you one last real-life example. Let's say you're running a small business and suddenly the market shifts. Sales drop, a competitor launches something new, and you start losing money. The stress starts creeping in. What's outside your control? The market, the economy, the competitor's actions. What's inside your control? Your strategy, your attitude, how you treat your customers, and how you respond to the challenge. If you waste time blaming the market or panicking about what someone else is doing, you're not going to solve the problem. But if you breathe, refocus, and ask, what can I do with what I do control? Then you start making progress again. That's how you keep your mind sharp under pressure. That's how you lead yourself forward, even in tough times. So, to sum this all up, here's the takeaway I want you to walk away with. In every moment, especially the difficult ones, stop and ask, what's in my control? What's outside of it? And am I wasting energy on the wrong one? If you can do that, and if you can keep bringing your focus back to your thoughts, your choices, and your behavior, you'll start to feel a sense of strength that doesn't rely on external circumstances, and that's where real freedom lives. The world will keep changing, people will come and go, plans will fall apart. But if you own your response, if you master your reaction, then nothing can truly break you. That's the Stoic way. And it's not just philosophy. It's a practical path to peace, to strength, and to a better life. Hey guys, if you got some value out of this video, how about you smash the like button as well as subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can be notified when we upload more videos. Hey, while you're at it, why not share and also leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of the dichotomy of control and how it helps you stay calm in stressful situations. Just so you know, on the top left-hand side of the screen, you'll see a video that I believe you might like. Below that is a video YouTube thinks you might like. And if you look on the right side of the screen, you'll see an image of my head. Now, if you click on that, you'll be able to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.